Hey PharMore Money family, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about a penny stock that's out there called Supernova. Goes by the ticker symbol of SPNV. Lots of promise, I think, ahead for it, but based on some of the interviews out there between the founder of the SPAC itself. It's one of the guys named Mr. Rascoff or Andrew Rascoff. He's been around for quite some time. He's formed companies like Hotwire and Zillow, or he's formerly been CEO of those companies of such magnitude and stature. So tons of upside. We're going to do a little bit more of a dive in on Supernova and see kind of who they're going to merge with, right? Because on the SEC filings that I've gone through and looked at, there's not a single mention of any company currently that they're basically in plans on merging with. But based on what the questions from a recent interview that Rascoff had, kind of point, it's going to be in a direction of a thematic shift or something big. So it could be the energy sector from that standpoint. So we'll do a deep dive and look at that a little bit closer. Stay tuned. So the type of company that Supernova Acquisition Corp is looking to merge with, right? It basically intends to partner with an advantaged growth company that benefits from thematic shifts and tech-enabled trends. Now, Rascoff, which I've shown a picture of him here on the right, is a serial entrepreneur who basically co-founded Hotwire and Zillow as CEO nearly a decade ago. They're looking at companies in the broader tech sector valued at between $1 billion and $5 billion. So lots of pop, lots of action I see up ahead for Supernova. I think this is one of those companies that it's trading at a premium at $11. It's a nice little play, I think, from that standpoint, where if you get in, I think if you're trying to take profits, this is one of those stocks which can definitely have a nice run up as the news comes out on a merger and a merger date, right, from that standpoint. So I thought it was very interesting that GeekWire did a interview with Mr. Rascoff here just very recently, and basically one of the questions that they asked was, hey Rascoff, your IPO filings don't reveal much about what type of company you'll try to acquire. Can you share more about that? And his response was very interesting. So he said, I'll answer that by just talking about why I'm interested in it personally. As I look back on my career, the 1 year before taking Zillow public and the several years after were some of the most interesting, challenging, fun, dynamic times of my career there. I'm trying to find the right company to help recreate that point in time where I can add a lot of value as they inflect during that growth stage. Rascoff continues to say, the type of company that we're looking for is a company that is IPO ready and would make a good public company. Once again, this is where I said they're looking at a company that's, valuation is somewhere between $1 billion to $5 billion, which there's quite a few and a handful. It could be in a number of different sectors in tech, direct-to-consumer, e-commerce, ad tech, e-commerce marketplaces, real estate, travel. We intentionally kept this pretty broad in order to cast our net wide. The company will probably be high growth. It'll probably have a management team that thinks they would benefit from having a player coach like myself involved in the company. We've also assembled a really differentiated board as well. We're going to be saying to a private company, look, here are 4 people in management and 5 people on the board. Here are 9 talented people. What skill set do you think would be most useful for the challenges that lie ahead? And he basically goes on to say that for a private company looking at going public, a sponsored IPO with Rascoff and his team would be very attractive, right, to want to merge. So just based on the experience that they have, and this is going to be one of those plays, guys, that's very unique. It's at a premium. It's actually at a cheap premium right now at $11.92, and I think that there's a lot of upside in this as we move forward through 2021. So let's. I'm going to get behind this. I know that, and I want to see what you guys all have to say about it as well. So. If you've enjoyed this video, if you did, please go ahead and hit the like button, and please do subscribe. Turn on your notifications as videos are going to continue to pour in as we move forward through 2021. This is going to be the road and journey to wealth and to just massive portfolio returns as we move forward. Thanks, everyone.